Hello everyone, welcome back to another episode of Moggycraft, and we are getting to the final episode. And oh, apparently phantoms are attacking. That actually caught me off guard. Let's just quickly take care of them. Alright, and there they go. Okay, easy as that. But that does bring me to a point where I think I should go and maybe take a nap. Let's see. Alright, a bit of an interesting start, but let's get going with the episode. So yes, we are in one of the final episodes today, and one of the things I wanted to do is, of course, finish up some projects, and as you can see, here we have a lot, and I mean a lot of torches so mobs don't spawn. I want to change that by simply putting in some light sources underneath the moss carpet. So it's just going to be me going around the place and destroying the torches and putting down some lights and moss carpets in the floor. So just gonna go around, and yes, I see I am breaking multiple blocks, but don't worry about that, that's fine. I don't think it's going to matter much. I can simply put the blocks back, and yep, now that we have some lights in, we can also put down the moss carpets. Pretty simple, kind of the same design as down below. Of course, we do want to put it on the lights, something like this. And with that, there's not a single torch inside, so that's great, good start. But of course, we're going to have to create a bit more than just carpets on top here to bring a bit of light and to bring a bit of life. So let's also, I would say, bring some greenery in here. But before we do that, maybe what we can do is discuss what I'm going to do with this. And I think I have an idea, but I am not sure how to do it just yet. And I think what I'll do is scaffold it with dirt first. So maybe 3 up and 2 across. Not sure. Maybe what we can do is 2 and 3 like that. Because of course it does stop over here and it goes on over here. So let's see if this is going to look any decent. And I would say that, well, other than the fact that we're using dirt, I think this will look pretty good. And what we'll have is this area will be open, while this will either be glass or some other blocks. So let's build this up as well. I still have to get the stone bricks, but I think I'll be using those. And over here, of course, we'll just simply use these. And the chiseled, okay. So I know for sure now that I just need to put 2 of these on top. And the last one will probably be just one of these. But it also makes me think, do I just want to maybe use this instead? Which could also look pretty good. Yeah, we could go for this. I mean, it does also look pretty good and makes sense. Like, it's not like it's weird or anything. Let's give it a quick test. Yeah, I would say this is going to look pretty good this way. So let's actually not use the stone bricks and use this setup instead. As the rain is pouring down on us, let's quickly do this one. So what we're going to do is put up a bit of glass over here, and we do that on 3 of the 4 sides. So we do this one, and we skip this one because that's where the staircase ends up. So we're just gonna go over here, do this one, and we leave that empty. And here we put down a block of redstone and a redstone lamp on top of it. And with that, we now have all these 4 done. And what we're going to do is just make them a bit overgrown. just make them blend in a bit more with the terrain here. But what we'll also do is quickly put down a path between these four. So what I have over here is some dripstone blocks, and what I have in this one is a lot of mud that I was actually planning to use for Gavin's castle, but I don't think we're going to get to that this season. Maybe another time, who knows. But yeah, let's do the same as down below and put down a path consisting of these blocks. So now that we basically created the trench, I think what we can do is put down some blocks in here to actually create the path. And we're going to have to switch between these blocks and also the dripstone block, which we now actually have plenty of with the dripstone farm we built a couple of episodes ago. As you can see, the path is in, and now I'm just placing down some azaleas just so the place gets a bit more color. I've already put in some lilacs as well, but only near the centerpiece. I'm not going to put them on the outskirts, I think. And I'm also going to have to grab some mushroom stuff, because I think it might be nice to put those in as well. We're now out of these ones, so I actually might have to go back to the farming zone and collect some more. I do still have these, but these are, well, the basic, you know, the green one, not the flowering one. So in the meantime, let's just grab some of these, and we can actually go to town on these and just make them look a bit overgrown. So we'll do something like this on that side, and over here, yep, something as simple as that. Just putting down a couple of bushes. And what we can also do is add in some vines, and we'll just do that to each one of these. And just like that, the top of my base is done, and all I got to say is wow. It certainly took a lot of time to get to this point where I can say the top of my base is done, because of course I knew I was gonna have to work my way up, and I wasn't exactly sure what I was going to do here. I was thinking maybe a village, maybe just do the same as on the sides with some plants, and you can see what I've gone for, and right now I am super duper happy. But let's take to the skies and let's take a look at the finished base. Yes. It is almost 100% finished. I still have to just, make some small adjustments. But here we go. I present to you my base. Da 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 da. There we go. Yes, also the underside has been done. And, well, just look at this place. I think it looks amazing, so I'm super proud of it, of course. The top of my base kind of looks like a birthday cake. I mean, everything above this plate here, it's like just working way up like a cake, basically. And, well, can't be unseen now, but I still love it. I am super happy with this, and I hope you all love it just as much as I do. I'm just gonna be flying around for a few more days here, just looking at this masterpiece. Yeah, I love it. This is probably the best base I've ever made. Probably. I would say my Survive 1, let's see, 13, 14, 15 world. That base is pretty close, but it was an island and it had like multiple bits on it, and I mean, it was still a very good base. But this base, it's just mind-blowing to me. I love it so much. Now that I would say my base is done, let's focus on another project that has been neglected quite a bit. And that is the Nether Hub, which was supposed to go all the way down below there, but I don't think we're gonna get to that. And I'll probably build the idea that I had for that on the next server. or on the next Moggycraft world, however you want to call it. And now let's actually make this place look slightly nicer by changing some of the portals and by simply putting down some more carpets. So this right here is the portal to spawn, and I think I'm going to make it just 3 wide. Wait, of course there's also carpets on top of these, so we do need to keep that in mind. Do I actually have... Hold on, let me see if I actually do have a flint and steel, because of course if I don't, then that's gonna cause issues. But I do have a flint and steel, so no worries there. So let's break this. Alright, and let's light the portal. There we go. And let's actually build up this portal as well. This is the one that goes to the raid farm. So, of course, we want this to be here as well. I only had it down below, not over here. So let's quickly do this. Alright. We'll get to these portals in a moment, but let's first build a path to Sunshow's place. So get these carpets and just start placing them down. So we're nearing the end, and that is Sunly's portal connected with a carpet to all the other portals. Now let's do the other portals. So we're going to need red. Alright. And I think this is going to be white. So I actually also grab white. Boom. And there we go. From here, we'll just have this path leading all the way over to that area, that portal over there. Should probably think of a nicer way to put this. But for now, let's just go in a straight line here. As for the red portal, we'll have to connect this up. Alright, and apparently this over here. So I'm just clicking away, and there we go. I'm thinking what we can do is put it over here. And done. Alright, that's the red done, the lime done, and the pink done. Let's... maybe next up we can do the light blue. Which apparently is only missing 2. Because here we have the white going, so we cannot make this 3 wide. But yeah, apparently this is also done. A little bit of a waste here, but that's okay. I'm sure we'll find something else to do with this. Not very near in the future. I don't think we're going to use this at all. So it looks like I'm going to have to grab a bit more white, but let's go with cyan over here to lead into the portal that leads to the raid farm. We're not going to need a whole lot of cyan, as you can see, because we're already done now. And what we do need is a lot more orange. So the orange line is actually not that interesting, seeing as it leads to a mesa biome over there. So what we could do maybe is create a hole in the ceiling somewhere over here, because down below there should be a wither skeleton farm. So we could also use the orange line to lead there. I'm thinking maybe we'll lead it to that place anyway. I'm not sure. Let's see where exactly the hole would have to go. So I'm thinking if I expand this platform just a little bit in that direction, then first of all, we wouldn't really need a lot of wool to lead here. But also that will help us enclose this area just a little bit. So maybe I can put down some glass and we can simply have a hole that allows you to fall down, or we'll have a vine that brings you up or down, or not sure, probably just scaffolding maybe, could be, I don't know. But let's check where exactly we would want to have this. But before that, we probably would want some, let's see, where are the blocks? There don't seem to be any slabs in here. Aye. So this is where we're going to have to create the hole, and I think the bedrock breaking bug still exists, so we'll probably try that in a moment. I'm just going to link up this carpet, and I don't think we're actually going to put the carpet to that portal over there. I think no one's gonna go for that portal, like, ever. And if they do, I mean, there are no walls here. You can just move off the carpet if you wanted to. It's not like the floor is lava, or at least not above the bedrock ceiling. Easy. So it's time to remove some bedrock, and I have already tried with another design and it did not really go so well. So hopefully this one will go slightly better. And what we'll actually do is change our controls. So in keybinds, we will go to here and just press, let's use R, because it's going to allow me to place blocks a lot faster. So when we flick this lever, we actually need more pistons now. There we go. And we're gonna have to right click on the corner of this obsidian block that the piston is on. So do this, crawl over, look up, press R, not that much time, and I'm pretty sure it failed because of... This is probably the most miraculous design ever out there. I highly recommend it. Praise the player who designed this. Well done. Because of this stupid golden apple, I almost messed it up, but wow, it actually worked. I am seeing one issue though. More bedrock. Which means we gotta make sure that we can put this entire design one block down, which, as you can see, we can't because there's bedrock. So, time to break more bedrock. So let's give this a try, and hopefully this was the last bedrock. Please tell me it was. As you can see, I've had to remove 8 pieces of bedrock before I was actually able to get to this one. And let's dig down, and yes, look at that. Perfect. Oh, right, I bound it to the R button. Still, I always forget that. Alright, I do think this looks terrible, however, so we should probably cover this up with at least something. I'm guessing this will be fine, and let's get the orange carpet to actually cover up the netherrack. Alright. Yep, this is now our path to the farm down below. But we still gotta build an entire tube around this place. And I don't think I'm going to do that today. This entire bedrock breaking stuff took quite a while. And, well, hello, enemies in the farm. Hi, don't get mad at me. Going back up. Now that the portals are all nice and square and there is carpet on top there, I think this place is now done. And I have added in black carpet over here as well. I think it looks quite nice because I think the bedrock texture everywhere, it kind of looks not the biggest fan. But I think this looks a lot nicer. Of course, I cannot bring it up to over there, for example. That's going to be way too much work that I don't feel like putting in. But this is quite nice to just have over here. I've decided to leave this one over here. And yeah, I think this is just looking a lot nicer. I have connected up the gold farm. Yes, I don't know how I could forget about that, seeing as it was just in my face the entire time. But I have linked it up with a yellow path, and now the nether is done. And next episode, we'll be going to the end and just finish off some things over there. But that was it for me today. I hope you guys have enjoyed. You know what to do. And goodbye.